know what? Tonight is a really cool night because of new gear. We're doing test runs tonight. We're going to test out the new phone system. We're going to test out the Reggae North feed. We're going to also play good music and talk to one of my favorite and probably one of the most important Toronto reggae people, Jay Douglas, tonight. So, action-packed show.
Yeah.
Big up to all the listeners, all of the people who are going to watch me stand through this show because I can't sit.
Nothing wrong.
No, nothing is wrong. The human rights logo on the front of my shirt is going to be very much in evidence.
Real way.
Big up the human rights. Chicks on the outside. New song, Stronger, doing well. So
Exactly.
well, it's on the cover of a magazine. Oh,
Exactly.
and of course, big up to all of the music family keeping stuff going throughout this despicable weather. But oh wait, it's Canada in January, so what the heck did I expect, right? Yeah, my dad says at this time of year, when it comes, fashion flies out the window.
Yeah,
but then again, he's never been to District on a Saturday night, so
so far the winter's been lovely to us. You understand?
exactly.
A little one snow here and there.
You get to be all happy and chill about it, Mr. Coming back from the tropics guy.
That's right.
So I'm glad you made it back in one piece, but you don't get to complain about the weather.
Nah, man, the weather's good. Since
Exactly.
I came back, it's good. It's nice. It's warm, you know?
You know, people, if you are watching this, you will see that Squiddly's shoulders are about 2 inches lower than the last time he was.
Stress free.
Because they have dropped. Usually he walks in and they're like clenched up around his ears. He
That's
hasn't
right.
been back for long enough for the stress levels to make the shoulders rise.
That's right. I'm in a happy place right now. You know what I
I'm
mean?
so glad. I make that contagious, like the freaking flu that's going around right now. I could use some of that. I'm a bent over one, hunched up shoulder person today. But you know what? There is so much good clash going on all over the world, including in hot countries, that there's lots of good reasons to escape. So we'll be talking about that too over the next little while.
That's right. So right now, specialists, Climax, the real deal. We're here inside the building.
There's
Understand?
people listening on the outside. There's people listening all over the world tonight, which is great.
That's right. Rebel Music Show, 8 to 10 p.m. every Thursday.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
That's right. Sound identification specialists.
Hear me in a Rebel Music Show. DJ Chocolate, Squidly Specialist. You know what the voice of the Journey Boss Patex represent, you know. I'm going to say a prayer there, Psalms are there. Keep the hidden away. Iron. Vengeance. Music. Journey. Rebel Music Show. Them can't do nothing like. Can't do nothing like. So them can't do nothing like. DJ Chocolate. We see the enemy a freeway, but you no left Psalm 16. You have hopes and big dream. I saw the badness mixing. Them no want see you elevate. Enemy them sit down and a delegate. Rebel Music Show you can't segregate. Sweetly specialists yeah everywhere. So you strap with the Bible, anything in your way I go get Psalms up. Your Bible a your iron. Chocolate you no roll if you iron. So you strap with the Bible, anything in your way, get Psalms up. Your Bible a your iron. Squidly, you no roll if you iron. Tell them anything in your way. A chapter day of a movie.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Roots Reggae Radio. That live.
Anything in your way. A chapter day of a movie.
Vice of Patek.
Yeah, hear me. Chocolate, you want meditate good things. So you know make them dry you out. Some people just bad mind and love run them nasty mouth. Enough time me want bust it. Quickly you tell me to walk them out. Jump in a dip of them. Press gas and drive them out. Strap with the Bible, anything in your way I go get Psalms up. Your Bible a your iron. Chocolate in a roll if you iron. Strap with the Bible, anything in your way I go get Psalms up. Your Bible a your iron. With me you no roll if you iron. Anything in your way. A Psalms a day of a movie. It's a movie. Rebel Music Show. Anything in your way. A chapter day of a movie. It's a movie.
You know, sister, we are create waves like the ocean, yeah. When you're there, better than your son, Lord, explosion, and we make the commotion, yeah.
Right, sir.
But watch we have emotion, deep and we slow down, yeah. We do it first, got them soft like notion, and waves like the ocean, yeah. Never see a phone sound, never see a phone sound strap. Never the time for me like for me to make my move and never saw me grow up. Don't say me hype and know your problem is right. But if you have no pride, I guess anything goes. Me live my life telling me I'm
Rebel Music Show.
now I am the truth.
Hot up the airwaves.
That talent but never have no love, no love. Before I get me up now, go up. Did have to turn a man from this and all me like she like I do. You know I'm going to change the thing.
Wanna ready?
One time gone, long time gone, when me never have nothing. When I two slices of bread, be careful what you bully beef in cut you. Now I 10K, and me don't even know which door figure open. Me full of enemy, everywhere me go, me have to walk with the something.
Vice of Mavado.
That me reach so far. Full of enemy. Yeah, just nobody.
But I just turn up the music in your house, man. Pour yourself a drinks. Light up the eyes of highest grades. A pillar vibes around here.
Let me get to you.
Quickly, where's my drink?
No drinking right now. Did lots of drinking over the holidays, you know?
One or two slices of bread. Be careful what you bully beef in.
Hydrate alone.
And me don't even know which door figure open. Me full of enemy. Everywhere me go, me have to walk with the something. Now make them stop me when me reach so far. Walk on, I'm in back on the right. I'm a hey, just want to go, all of my fight and I go and man, I give up. No one can stop me up. And them can't hold me down, them can't shine me up. Them so envious. Keep going up.
2024, new year, new gear, right?
Like an eagle in the sky.
Tell them
I'm a stop.
elevation.
Hey, just want to over me. All of my fight and I go and man, I give up. No one can stop me up.
Struggle is real.
And them can't hold me down, them can't shine me up. Keep up them to envious. I keep going up. Keep going up. Me money keep going up. Keep going up. Keep going up.
Climax, climax, love life. One of them love life. Here with them love life. Specialist love life. Now we don't know what tomorrow might bring. Cause the future, the hours away. Climax them and live them life today.
Straight. The struggle is real.
I'm a go. Climax sound. Climax love life.
Tell them
Banda them love life. Here with them love life. Specialist love life. Climax. Now we don't know what tomorrow might bring. Cause the future, the hours away. Climax them and live them life today. Banda live theme life today. Yeah. So now we make a talk, but we want to talk. We have enough to say. Specialist him and live theme life today. Squiggly I live theme life today.
Tell them
Climax come and sing it out. Climax love life, sure. I'm Mr. Squiddly, love life, sure. I'm Mr. Specialist, love life. Banda live theme life to that street.
At the Rebel Music Show. Every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. I'm live
Climax sound,
in living color.
Climax love life.
Tell them
Banda them love life. Here with them love life. Specialist love life.
Big up the listeners.
We don't know what tomorrow might bring. Cause the future, the hours away. Climax them and live them life today. Banda live theme life today. Yeah. So now we make we talk, but we want to talk. We have enough to say. Specialist him and live theme life today. Squiggly I live theme life today. Climax come and sing it out. Climax love life, sure. I'm Mr. Squiddly, love life, sure. I'm Mr. Specialist, love life. Banda live theme life today. I'm Mr. Gary, love life, sure. I'm Mr. Climax, love life. Love life. I know for them why you're dead and gone, but everywhere you go, you want your head and gone. You know me, you see me one more.
When you see bad mind, tell them.
Goodbye to me, haters.
Girls, Riley. Golly.
You can't believe it. No, you know.
What ready again?
I know for them why you're dead and gone, but everywhere you go, you want your head and gone.
Roots Reggae Radio Show. Yo, what's that?
Goodbye to me, haters. Soon, I'm friends. We are perfect Jamaica. We soon look again. It's hard to be friendly than you know. No matter what you do, Jamaica and we know. When just for the first time, feel it right. That's with me with the constant lights. We turn it up to the broad daylight. It's so stuff up on the walking light. Ladies come over, party all night. We pick the fruits, all the fruits. We have some boy with some car. See the girls are like cars with standing. I'm up for them all, you're dead and gone. But they go, you hold it head and gone. You know me, I'm man, for them slip on the top, you know what me going down.
It's 2024, me I tell you. Live clean. Live upright. I'm gonna study talk tonight. It's all about Rebel Music Show. Are you ready again?
Some tell me the dance I go shot. Some tell me the party I go black. Some tell me, say me I go make piece of food in the day and my pocket I go fat. Some tell me the place I go turn up. Y'all come out hot till them a burn up. Some tell me the place I go mash down when the signal see the stage I run up. Make we say, hey now, next things we do, flip up with the rum like. Hey now, families and friends from coming up fly down like. Yo, so we live it up now. Different life, different place. Just still done, shine, let's go.
Show just start. The year just starts.
We are tell what mine again. Man, you do what your place. That is your stop. Why in a people business, so make you love in a that and no food. I know you're dinner that. You love chat, man, they get a fuck. You do what your place. Stop. You hear? Please take a few steps, stop. You pass your place. Up on your place and don't pass it. Don't pass it. This is a true story where we can't forget. Man lose him, yeah, and him down because him love chat. And I walk down, I'm blind now like a maniac. The same things what him to do and you me see no one do that and it no right. You see Martin a step up in a life and you go home, your man a try. Give him a fight and it no right. You see me drop on a first class flight and you want crash a plane, you know want him to fly. Can't pass your plane,
Big up the listeners worldwide, the listeners in America, Canada, UK, Jamaica, worldwide, I'm telling you. Big up the listeners, them. Because it's important. You know, tell a friend, tell a friend. Roots Reggae Radio, live, Rebel Music Show. We like to play some song for my ladies, them. You understand?
Yeah, that's compliments on your good looks, baby.
Big up the listeners. Reggae region. You understand? We turn it back up again, yeah.
Y'all better than the girl them a shit and the girl them a taboo when you go on me pole. Low self-esteem is not accepted. So baby, you deserve every compliment. I'm talking to you. You deserve every compliment. You are the cutest dimple. You're not bumpy, not full of pimple. Girl, you deserve every compliment.
Big up Jay Douglas inside the building. Yes, boss. Same man as I respect every time. We soon get a little interview and make the people them know what I want. Let me tell you, new year, new style, new gear. Right? Where is it? More song?
You love Charlie Black songs and them ting there. Them ting there. Your body warm like sun on a Sunday. Them ting there. Compliments for your good looks, baby. Compliments for your heart and soul. Your body prettier every time you have on your shots. Your knees are black like for your cool.
Girl, you better than the girl them a shake and the girl them a taboo when you go on me pole. Low self-esteem is not accepted. You never have it, but you do it. Pretty when it shape up neat. All about you tonight and your treat. And your band and your treat. Look for me when me look. You want to tell me it turn you on. Wet, come up and sweat that turn you on. Compliments for your good looks, baby. Compliments for your heart and soul. Your body prettier every time you have all the chance. Your knees not black like for your cool. Girl, you better than the girl them a shake and the girl them a taboo when you go on me pole. Low self-esteem is not accepted. If I didn't know what love is, no more. Living no one cares. No, love it, love it, I've never been there before, but you show me the war, If I didn't know what love is, you know more. Yeah.
You should want to love me same way. You want to love me same day.
Fine, I did, it's girl. Said Lord, tell me love me girl.
You should want to love me same way.
I say you got that, no Snapchat, no Instas, no vid.
You should want to love me same way.
It's from my heart, so true and simple. If I didn't know what love is, no. Living no one cares. No, love it more. I've never been there before, but you show me the one. If I didn't know what love is, no.
Just a touch and let go. Be just a touch and let go.
Big up my ladies worldwide.
Come in on my life, and you know me, I'll be wife. And what you want me to do, be just a touch and let go. More the touch and let go. Then I make you come in on my life, and you know me got a wife. What you want me to do? You should want to love me same way. Jesus, you come around to love me same day. When it's time to leave, she won't stay on a cross. So she wants to be Beyonce. I know, tell her my dog by the old days. She and me, say, other than 10 Beyonce. Come on, me, I don't fight for replay. But I touch and let go, me heart. So me touch and let go. Move the clutch and let go. Never make you come in on me life. You know me, I'm a wife. What you want me to do? Touch and let go. What you touch and let go? What do they? Hey, Love and one. Meanwhile, never live for me name and a talk and one. Yeah, love and one. The fuck at them broke like box me.
We gotta live stress free for that area. Remember me tell you.
Realization. They want to buy a book. Go to the reply.
Tell them.
We just couldn't find cabbage for the rice. Never have nothing.
Voice of alkaline. Hot up.
Maybe not grind like semi broke. Me take a minus, make a plus. Them they know what me go through. Them to me shine and say no. But drive like me a truck. But I mind like me a pro. Me a grind like me a fuck. Me a one night me a walk. The right night and the right vibe. Me like right as some. Only I out the road. No back a try. I ain't as some. But I'm a chow. The same thing me a talk about. Me a get high. Me a pass cloud. Me a drink booze. Me a talk cloud out there. You know where me a do the pussy. Them a ease me.
Tell them chill.
Yeah, shut up, piece and then I criticize.
Every step on the way, we got down the place so they can't stop.
None of them never been to get me a good eye.
Me and Leah kill them and no man but one more. Things say them no know better, them know better. Solid we links them up, a leader with pressure sugar.
Giving up, play the man. Fly Bluga representing for Climax Sound, the real deal, the real still. Generous sound.
Yeah, 30 to 10.
Play that, trade that. Boy, can't take for no idiot. Squidly rise it up them quickly, tell them no specialist. Feel them can violate Bugsy when killer in town. You mad? Father digital. Take for them gal, I could have brown, I could have black, I could have ugly, I could have pretty gal. Hear it? Tell them say Climax Sound, the real deal is not the one to play with. Yo, Climax. Squidly attack to himself and him a talk back. You have a 2 miles and a drive a walk back.
White
no
song.
Problems to make me heart stop.
Flight Blue go.
Digital go round them like hammer. Bugsy now go work in a drama. Nowadays killer stay in a I be here thing we see a go on a circle. Bring up on the battlefield, them desert you. All of this for the cheese like my clocks.
Them say real, no real.
It make me heart move. Friends are families like I can't choose. You have to figure this out. The truth inside you have to let it out. Almighty deliver me now. Me compass broken and me no let you go. Reach and across the road. Where me forward. Fire more want you. Give me some God. Crossroad, when climax go
Vice of Light Blue Go.
Climax of the street, rough for my foot strap. When I pray one night for the devil answer. Me feel the spirit and try to turn me in a monster. But me have to figure it out. The truth inside me, I feel it out. Almighty deliver me now. Me compass broken and me no know where to go. Me reach at the crossroad. We climb forward. You right here, so confused. Reach at the crossroad. Climb forward. One more forward. Climax. One more forward. Give it up, play the one about lip bad, so climax on the real deal, fly blue representing the real skill. Yeah, so that's quickly. You're a specialist. You have time and reach that part in life where it's like you don't know what to do, but you have got. Yeah, man. I'm a savior, I'm a pilot, you see it. Reach at the crossroad, Father, you right here, so confused. Reach at the crossroad, when climax go up. Father, you right here, so confused. Your climax sounds great. Black blue representation of the time, man. Squid, body, on the general killer. Who they acting? Real deal.
We got my listeners worldwide. You understand? 2024, man, we are jiffing night.
Just show your sign, got them youths, I don't care. Them boss it anytime and them kill everywhere. Everybody's scared, now we living in fear. Lord God, yo, climax, I tell you about reprisal. Steady fittest and the fittest for survival. When up the road and down the road, man turn rival. Then another mother dead and an innocent pig, no ban. Tell them about reprisal. The fittest and the fittest for survival. When up the road and down the road, man turn rival. Me see another mother dead.
Vice off.
Me no like football, but man cry.
Light Blue Go.
The month but since the start of this year, it can't conceal them fuse of the sheer. Yeah, you could have full the safe and did water me tears. Say hello, someone. Me tell us a climax and condolence. Now, really want to stay, but me have to run away. If I saw winter, I'm imagine how the summer stay. Reprisal. I said the fittest and the fittest for survival. Went up the road and down the road, man turn rival. Me see another mother dead. Innocent big me no ban. Climb a surprise. Me say the fittest and the fittest for survival. When up the road and down the road, man turn rival. Me see another mother dead. Innocent big me no ban. But no matter what it struggles.
Big up my listener them, me I tell you. Rebel Music Show. Every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. That's how we do things, you know. Energy.
Climax the real deal.
Vice a shady.
When I start rise, that's when you get fight. People you don't know about mine. Climax. Just stay focused and do the right thing. Jump. When I start rise, that's when you get fight. All people you don't know about mine. Changes to life, dog. When I start rise, all your own for the traffic take your life. But bear this in mind, dog. No beat time, climax. One work, just a matter of time. Just go dark, the star you must shine. He'll go deep, a mountain must climb your climax. Fuck them. Them can't stop you up again. See the ghost on the top of you, I go for them. Same ones did a laugh when it's a foreign. Money make them shock again.
Yeah.
Be smile and compliments.
I'm gonna say you're Squidly, you're a specialist.
When you see bad mind, you just sidestep them. Remember me tell you that, yeah?
I'm gonna say you're Ajax.
Live clean.
Yeah. Protect me while we protect myself. Climax don't let it with the bullet them up pencil. Specialists send them like message father when we not no credit. Call upon you for help with the enemy, call them out there.
Vice a chronic law.
on these streets don't sweet like strawberry.
Tell them
Climax
to
the real deal. Squid live we roll with this load pan we every day.
When song body does body, you understand? Vice a chronic law. Them say a scripture there keep the devil away. And he who know not God, know not love. You understand? So that's how we are stepping at 24, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna say your Climax the real deal.
Uplift the youth, them.
You're Squidly, you're a specialist. You know we out here without fear, you know.
Talk to them, Chronic Law. Talk to them.
That. Yeah. Protect the world, we protect ourselves. Climax don't let it speedily bullet them off pencil and specialists send them like message.
Rebel Music Show.
We not no credit. Call upon you for help with the enemy, call them out there.
Tell a friend, tell a
Many
friend.
on these streets don't sweet like strawberry. Climax the real deal. Squid live we roll with this load pan we every day. Every day. Just protecting ourselves, so if you see no feel no way. No way. But help way. We load with Bible verse and we gonna empty. Can't take me like selfie, Father God bless we. No long them up fling and nothing can catch me. Dog for we life sweet like Nestle. Squid Lake protect me while we protect we life. Nobody sound about it already. Buy yourself a 45. Because the hungry and full of your belly. Father, and when we not the credit, we call for the field.
Try love and in a word. I stop search, come hurting. For the derby, coming us in a love where the world is. One leave Earth on a spaceship. And this to feel fame at the worst. But so I can't try pain read. The dance well dark and scary. Big day, I'm a girl for the pain lift. Feel like I'm a wife to the same thing. But burn out like the LA. Feel like I'm a friend, I'm gonna feel me. Fully dark for my enemy. Well, chips on my brain feel. So my friend I post, want to worry. But man, I want that more benefit. Stars and baby, want the blood in a man's soul. Think that it's true, the star man still going. More than tell you what me think true, but this thing never better when we think more. Why don't feel so proud? Think about this.
See rise. People. Try on. We move on. It will guide you and show you who you are. I just want it to work for me. I'm a champion. Like Venus above your scrutiny. I'm a champion. We rise, we fall, triumph, we move on and on. 'Cause there's a winner inside you. It will guide you and show you who you are. Like you said, keep you away from me. I'm a champion, champion, champion. Like Venus above your scrutiny. I'm a champion, champion, champion. And I'm ready to bet I'm an no one can conquer me. I'm a champion, champion, champion. Executing the dreams that God have explained for me. I'm a champion, champion, champion. Me and me pray to from me spiritual. I'm in like the smooth, I'm in a traffic jam. Slow on me.
Why it's a Canadian grown? Esco Levi.
I'll let them buy the car. The black night, but still can't kill the goat. So bless my soul, oh Jaja. Jaja means to bless my soul. When evil rise against me, you better take control. Come on.
Why it's a Esco Levi?
Me and me pray to Jah. Come spiritual.
Upliftment. Righteousness.
I'm in a traffic jam. Slow on me dead to sing a tragic song.
What the?
I'll let them buy the car. The black night still can't kill the goat.
Tell them to
follow Jaja. Jaja means to bless my soul. When evil rise against me, you better take control. I'm all alone, no Jaja. Fighting on my own. Thousand fall at my right hand. Once you're in control, king of all kings, king of all things. I said the prayer and me heartbeat. In a me life everlasting. Such a raise up the talking. They wake me up in the morning. They want me daddy me I'm up.
Ready.
They want thing me ask you.
Ready.
They lift me up when me fall. My soul out Jaja. Jaja means to bless my soul.
Ready.
When evil rise against me,
Ready.
you better take control. Let's go, we don't skip.
Well,
Let's go, we don't skip class. Them catch up not together at sauce. If you want sleep, then you're gonna wait fast. God, it's a one after then you're gonna break fast. Now them I wonder when you're not this skip pass. Them first place, then I who I take last. After the hard light, you must stop fast. Come up dance all anytime we come first. One, the big song when they come in the blank in the ear. Big and God, without your music, that dance can't go on. Come on, so one.
Esco Levi. Tell them, tell them.
Best friend, I come to take your life at the worst thing you could ever see. Never test and no can I know you are far away from your band. Turn on the end.
Why it's a Chronics?
We don't want a friend from them, cause them all for the paternity.
Rebel Music Show. 8 to 10 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend no.
But how me just I'm in a certain. When you want to be anchored. Some of them say them are your friend when you check it out. Them is a different person. Them no want to get you like bird. Them want to get like being a bird. Oh, we have to be like a friend when you check it out. You is a different person. Because none of them want to see your head back shed out. See me and my little friend got set out. No know if it's the sergeant and lock them out. They come in and make water and slap them out. He play them now with me, but them can't stop till I see I fit me. Do the road slippery, he get in the trick. Them plans fly up a bad mind quickly because them people. They are bad mind people.
Tell them again.
Everything that we do, sit down and plan up it.
Tell them again.
A good thing to me know, and me would have been a police soldier. Don't make me tell you bad mind can't get me off of the road. Spend the money for home. Oh, me pictures come in a certain. When you watch me and her, somebody send them on your friend when you take it out. Everybody for them first. There's no one to get you like her. I don't like a friend when you take it out. Everybody for them first.
up in the fence, I'm a fool get suck up. 7 on me base boss and everything last. It's put your name and off me check it them style. Who sell me out? I want
Yo,
to
Mojo.
how me job and yard me the whole of them a laugh. Me used to wear plan, don't know me a fool get plan. Things in a foreign and a walk, man a walk. I am the ghost and out who they know to call boss. Control things, stand fast. I call the shots, create all the laws. Looking back, my life was really filled with flaws. Moving in fast lane with no time to pass. No matter what he been a foreign with another man a pass. My son out of hand is getting fast. He's pregnant and don't know the facts. I'm gonna give you the facts. I tell you, I was living life on the fast lane, like a train on the track.
When song Bad Man, listen to the lyrics of Buju Banton.
Tonium sang down to Aston Bus on the street. I am going to the brains.
Yes,
Time to
Buju.
turn things.
Rebel Music Show.
The dance brains and the barrel.
What are ready again?
It's over here today in this strong tonight. I'm open on the fence, I'm a fool get suck up. 7 on me base boss and everything last. Put your name and off me check it them style. Who sell me out? I walk crap. How me job and yard me the whole of them a laugh. Me used to wear plan, don't know me a fool get plan. Things in a foreign and a walk, man a walk. I am the ghost and out who they know to call boss. Control things, and fast.
Real life story, Buju attack, you know.
Looking back, my life was really filled with flaws. Moving in fast lane with no time to pass. No matter if been a foreign with another man a fast. My son out of hand is getting fast. My daughter is pregnant and don't know the parts. I'm gonna give you the facts. I tell them I was living life on the fast lane, like a train on the track. Use me as the perfect example. Look at me.
I tell you. You. Rebel Music Show, man. I tell you, the slag in, man. Pour yourself a drink, and you know, warm up the place. Chop where chop and go through.
Where we come from, you have to have a fire. Every man but a man prove what them can do. When the feds come in, nobody can tell on you. And when the dead is when the most money spent on you. Can't just friend, can't just family too. Call them give you a call like a harmony too. I'm gonna teach me this family clip. So when I make it to me come from.
We are coming from real bad life. Some cheapers, creepers life. When the dogs them not sleep at night. If you none a real drive by, play my part. Yo, I thought just badness man attack. Long before some could attack. We keep it close to my heart. If it's not the wild, we feed on wild cards. You feel know where the badness start. Fat boss are the godfather of New York. In the game, if you're right on a friend, you chop it off. Legendary to the crowd.
Yet on the streets, now no love, no love. In the way make that seem like chorus. Everybody ring gas if you're friend. If friend I kill friend, I get famous. No love. From police, not search baby. The least of mercy. Set up a friend, but I still no persuade. Now make your body a scare a church. In my scheme, I fly high like a bird. Police are liquid parrot and canny. The government are the root to work.
It's so savage. When I touch you, I have to have a it's like that, it's so savage. I'll be back till I end up with them again.
The energy turn me to a monster, me not just bad. Hard life bring fear and me a custom. At the belly of the beast, me up. That's it, that's the first mental problem. Pure criminal, and the poorer class get paid minimal. Politicians shop with lines so clinical. Yet, when them dead at state funeral. Yeah.
The world fly yet on the streets, now no love, no love. Nothing the way make us sing like chorus. If you're friend, is it friend I get famous? No love, no love.
Yo. Every man but a man prove
We're
what them
here, we're
can do.
live.
When the
In
feds
case
come,
anybody
nobody
was
can
wondering
tell
if
upon
this
you.
is
And when the
pre-recorded,
ladies when the
it is
most money
not.
spent upon you.
This is live in Living Color Chocolate. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, Squidly. Big up yourself, Specialist, Climax, my teammates. Big ups and bless ups all the time. The 1Z behind you, helping keeping things running over here, always teaching me.
Yeah.
Thank you. And of course, Jay Douglas in the building. Jay, can we play your song before we start talking, or do you want to talk first? You get to drive because you are so much respected around here. It is an honor and a privilege to have you with me. Let's check your levels.
I'm honored to be here.
And
And
you're making my mother's life by being on my show tonight. Just so you know. my mom was very excited about tonight.
The man sings songs about ladies, you know. Yes, that's how we go on. Big up yourself, yeah, Jay.
give thanks.
And has been doing so for so long that I, you know, there's several generations of enjoyment of Jay Douglas's music in my family. From my little one, who's now bigger than both of us,
telling you.
up to my mom, who's
Yeah.
the one who
Shink, yeah,
introduced
shink,
me
man.
to your
Yes,
music.
yes, it's always good to see the young man.
The young man is proud and always tells people, "Oh, I know Jay Douglas." You know, Mom, I know him.
It's always an honor to know a celebrity. Yes, and
It's true.
Give praises.
So I think we should play the song that we're about to talk about.
Yes,
don't you?
please.
I
Go
think
ahead.
that's because
Yes.
a lot of people know the song because
Yeah.
it's a cover song.
Yeah.
But you and Tasha, produced by Sly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so before I start gushing about it, maybe everybody should hear it.
Okay.
I heard this
Specialist-
song about a month and a half ago. I seen a sneak preview on it on the Instagram on her page, and I'm telling you, I was like, yo, that song, but you know,
Give praises.
yeah, man, we're gonna premiere the song right now on the Rebel Music Show, right? Yeah. All right.
Whoa, yeah.
Trouble there, you know.
Everywhere you turn, I feel destruction. Fire, blood, coming for the land. You see what I'm going?
Tasha T. I'm sorry, Jay Douglas.
For the world is trouble.
Tell them.
And living ain't easy. World is trouble.
Sure.
You got to believe it.
Everywhere you turn, I feel
Tell you.
fire, blood, coming for the land. You see what I'm going? Wars after wars, that's how I go on, Jay.
Sounds of upliftment.
For the world is trouble. And living ain't easy. World is trouble. You got to believe it. The world is trouble. And living ain't easy. Said the world is trouble.
Lead from afar.
You got to believe it.
Destruction, spreading like a fire storm. Only Jack can
Sure. Hey, wait them song. Hey. That's the music, you know. Believe me. Canada's finest, Tasha T and Jay Douglas. May I tell you? You understand? Hey, you see them song have meaning. You
More
understand?
than just meaning. They
Listen
got
to the lyrical
decades of
content.
Truth and,
You read them, yo, hey, that song you applied in a specialist. So, Rebel Music Show.
For the world is trouble. And living ain't easy. World is trouble.
Tasha T, Jay Douglas.
The world is trouble. And living ain't easy. Said the world is trouble.
Lead from afar.
You got to believe it.
Everywhere you turn, I feel destruction.
so nice. we have
Yo,
said
Jay
it
Douglas.
56
Hey.
times.
Jay Douglas, yo, your mic level is loud and proud, brother. Sing out. You understand? Make the people them know say you're there.
Everywhere you turn, I feel destruction. Fire, blood, coming for the land. You see what I'm going? Wars after wars, that's how I go on, Jay Douglas.
For the world is trouble. And living ain't easy. The world is trouble.
Judgment.
You got to believe that
Chill.
world is trouble. And living ain't easy. The world is trouble. Judgment. You got to believe that.
I heard it.
Like a fire storm, only Jah can calm. Hungry bellies in the sea. In fact, the water, the air quality can't even breathe. So, Father, we call on you. Only you know what to do. Choo choo. Tell me now.
It's the way of
You got your troubles and I got mine. Let's get together and make things right.
to be sure of all things we do. Serve life,
Be pure and true.
the things we're feeling.
Meant to be. It's the feeling about to see. The world is trouble. And living ain't easy. You got to believe that the world is trouble. And living ain't easy. It's trouble.
Sure.
You got to believe that.
I wonder if you know what's going on every day. So much to do and so much to say. Come make we go down on we knees and every day. Set us apart. The greed is tearing us apart. We are not from the outside. We have so much to say. Come together, make we kneel and pray. I wonder if you know what's going on every day.
The end shall not be near.
After all these things will come to pass, the end shall not be near. Shall be hijacking, kidnapping all over the earth. Oh yeah, hijacking, kidnapping all over the world. Oh yeah,
For the world,
is trouble
we gotta get together.
and living ain't easy. World is trouble, living ain't easy.
Vice J. Douglas, I tell you, hey,
I was doing backup. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
go in the studio and sing, hey, that song you have bad, man. It come in like sugar water. You understand? It does blame the real way.
Yeah, man. Now we have to bless up the Crown Prince of Reggae, Dennis Emmanuel Brown.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And sing along with him. Like that's probably the coolest thing about doing a cover like that, Jay, is that
Yeah.
the entire world already loves the song.
Yes, thank you.
So great song choice, and it's perfect, right?
Yes.
Tasha's DJing fits on it so nicely, and I don't know, you both sing out, and it makes me happy. I like the song. I respect
Thank
both of
you.
you.
Yeah,
as-
the
as
song bad,
vocalists.
man.
And
Banana.
Fly Dunbar did an awesome job because Tasha was in Kingston and they worked with her in the studio.
Oh,
And
amazing.
one take, she didn't even wait 2-3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that interview. She said she had done this song, you know?
Yeah.
It was just,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I knew Tasha for quite a while, and for the past 10, 11 years, she would see me and we see each other and say, Mr. Douglas, when we're going to do something? I said, I don't know, but when I call, get ready.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
It's perfect because even like from the original days of Dennis Brown and Joe Gibbs, like he worked with DJs.
Yes,
So his songs are written in such a way that
that's
they
right.
work. And Sly and some of the other engineers
Yeah.
who were there back then
Yeah.
as musicians or as engineers, like
Not only that,
they know how to make that kind of thing work with today's technology
Which is right.
and artistry. So it's a magical combination because timeless music is timeless
Great.
music. And
Jaja time, because when I decided that I wanted to, I've been studying Dennis Brown for quite a while.
I'm sure.
The way he sits and hug the rhythm,
Mhm.
and what he has to say, such a young man, past the young age, and he was very kind and very
Which is
humble,
right.
Yeah.
very good man. I've seen him perform.
You know, that kind of reminds me of this gentleman I know called Jay Douglas,
Yeah, which is
who kind of came to Canada as a very young man and helped shape the reggae community that we have here in this
Exactly.
city.
Thank you.
Generations of young artists.
Because I've
too.
seen you perform with a whole heap of big artists, you know.
Yeah, man.
Marcia
Thanks.
exhibition and
Thank
all
you.
of them things. What was it? 2 months ago?
Yeah,
3 months
two-
ago?
yeah,
Just
2
the other
months
day?
ago.
Yeah,
Two
we was
months
at the
ago
show.
at the New Massey
The
Hall.
new
Oh,
Massey Hall. Yeah,
yeah,
we
oh.
was there
Yeah,
taking in that show, you know what I mean?
I was honored
Yeah.
to be there and to work with the young man Cairo.
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
I have to pass the baton to him
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
and share the truth.
And also
this is his time, you know.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, part of the other interesting thing about that night was that there was also the musicianship of
Oh,
Days of Old and the new generation
and
as
that
well.
band, Human
Yeah,
Rights.
Human Rights.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
the human rights.
Oh,
Yeah, big up
man.
Human Rights.
Big
They
up
make
the
me
human
want to
rights.
work all night.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing with the human rights,
Yeah.
because Bernie and Moja and Truths and Rights helped to shape a young friendliness which guided the current human rights with the addition of Trey and
Yes.
younger players and
Yes.
also experienced players like
yeah.
like that night
Yeah.
at the Massey Hall place
Yeah, yeah.
with Dave Jackson and Tony Barrett on
Yes,
guitar. It was
yes,
like
yeah.
the absolute best of the best of the foundation
Mm-hmm.
and then the innovators.
And
they-
also
And
Bernie
also-
Pitters.
well, Bernie, that's
Exactly,
what I meant.
yeah.
Bernie,
You know.
Bernie is channeled through Friendly. Like
Yes.
it to me.
And the collaboration with Nana was it
I'll
was
never
yeah.
forget the early years when we worked together in the studio, because Bernie produced some of my reggae over the years, and I would say to Bernie, man, I want to do some stuff like Sanjos and Barris and all of them, and Bernie would go, yeah, but shit, I'm gonna make reggae with you that will last for a long, long time.
Which is right.
and
That is the key.
that is the key, and
Yeah.
that's why your music that I inherited on vinyl from my mom. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. I thank you every time I play them. Like the Cougars, really did actually, I think, shape how I listen to and play music now. Obviously, but it's like that each one teach one
Yeah.
mentality that goes through life and through good music, right?
That's right.
And so we take our hats off to people like you and bands like the Human Rights and people like Tasha that bridge the old
gaps.
with the new and
Yeah.
the young and the elders, and
No, man, I like that song, yeah, bad man.
I got some very interesting response from all over the world for this song,
Yes,
and
like you were telling me, Italy,
yeah,
and
Rome.
so we
Yeah.
England, and they're so impressed.
They
Not
lo-
just me, but Tasha's
yeah,
work
they like that
and the
old school vibe.
production.
Yeah.
exactly.
And what they all said to me is that the time is so appropriate for this message.
It is
We
a-
Which
just
is
gotta
right.
Look around
So
us,
true.
what's
The
happening.
world
Exactly.
is
You know,
troubled.
yeah.
And
Oh,
the world
man.
was
That
troubled.
song you couldn't drop at the right time, bro. This is the perfect time, bro. 'Cause if you watch even the news, sometimes you have to
Any
just
of
stop
the
watching news and just listen to some real conscious music, because the music, there's a message in it.
Yes.
And
yeah.
that song, yeah, may I tell you, Bridget, 2024, Juno Award, me say, yeah, man, big and serious.
Seriously.
Yeah, man.
you
And
really-
of course, you speak of Junior. Thank you. And that's exactly where it's at. Because this is not all about Jay Douglas.
Yeah,
It's about the young kids, the grandchildren. They're the gem of the future.
exactly.
And we need to give them good substance for the future.
All right.
And the best that I can do is to lead by example.
Yep.
And
100%.
And this generation, they listen to a lot of music.
ooh, they
You know what I
do.
mean?
Well, and you see that, right? 'Cause
Yes,
you,
yeah.
You've got people like artists like Cairo,
Cairo, yeah.
bands like Resolution,
Yeah.
listening to music like what you and Tasha put out, which is Cairo's parents and Resolution's earlier generation, who are the people guiding them. And it really is like, it's not just each one teach one. It's like, let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya, like really and
Yeah.
truly, like it is a meeting of the minds and the generations, and it's perfect timing for it. So thank
Meeting
you
of
so
the
much for
minds and
coming in. To,
generation, man. I love that.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
oh no, Rob.
Thanks for having me.
No, man, it's a blessing. That.
It is indeed.
And we're doing everything to get the message out to the planet.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
thanks for having me, because it's not about, it's us working together
exactly.
for one common ground.
That's right. Music
is
is a wave,
exactly
you know.
right.
Thank you,
It
sir.
is-
Yeah.
it is indeed.
Thank you.
So, Jay, you have been produced by many people, but
Mhm.
you also you run your musical empire from the sort of central the central office here in Toronto, correct? So that song, it's gonna you're releasing it on your own label, or Sly is releasing it? What's the plan?
In my labor, Mega City.
Mega
But
City.
Sly, they have some new plans now.
They have some new plans.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a
because, you
little
know,
bit about the
Sly,
plan? Well, of
the
course, Sly is
guru,
Sly.
and
Yeah.
Yes.
they're, as a matter of fact, he sent it to Radigan. He's helping now
To
with
push that.
yeah, where
Yes.
it needs to go.
Exactly, to the UK,
And one of
Japan,
the-
all these places.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And one of the sweetest thing to start the year out with 2024, I got a phone call at the end of the day, and it was like Dunbar.
Yeah.
And he spoke with me and he said, "Hey, you know, this is good. You got the voice for the planet."
Yeah.
And Tasha and everything. And he says, "Look, we got to follow up with more stuff like this. So soon I have to go to Jamaica," which I call head office.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like
Head office.
Yeah, yeah. I
you're
bet
right,
so.
that is the original head office.
Yes.
The main head office.
It doesn't matter, man. No matter what you hear about Jamaica, it's
Yeah.
head office.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes,
that
yes.
there's a saying, man. Will New York accept it? L.A., Chicago, well, head office have a say.
Right.
When it
I hate
comes to-
this. Yeah,
So I'm looking forward to going and do some more stuff.
Yeah.
With Sly Dunbar.
I-
And Garfield is deputy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, that is really exciting
Yeah.
because I know that the Toronto sort of diehards know exactly who you are, but it would be really amazing if everybody all over the world knew you and Tasha, the same way.
Thank you.
I believe so that this song is gonna take off like a kite. Richard.
Everybody's
Believe me,
been
man.
saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Really. And I promise I'm sitting here because it's not all about me. I'm just a channel for peace and love.
Right.
This is God.
And you've got 60 years of really good music
and
that
this is
stands for
Jaja's
that already.
work.
Yeah.
One
And I
unity.
promise you, as I'm saying it, especially for the young people, I'm doing it for the younger generation
Yeah.
to move forward. It's not
Yeah,
all
yeah.
about me. And I can't do it without
Which is
all
right.
of us
Unity
working
and
in this
strength.
yes.
Yeah.
So please note, for example, the Juno is for the young generation
Which is right.
to inspire them. I did not receive the Juno, but if it were to happen or any awards that I get, I always
Sometimes it's
bless
not
up the
always
young people.
about that award. It's about when you put out song from your heart
that's right.
and the people them reciprocate it the
That's
right
right.
way,
Yeah.
the real way.
Love.
Ah,
Yeah.
you understand?
Greatest
So
power that
yeah,
we're blessed with.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we have some of the greatest talent in this country
We
here
certainly
in
do.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Because when I go abroad to perform and I go, "Greetings from Toronto, Canada." Oh, you should see the reception.
Yeah.
And then I found out that some of the best lovers rock comes out of Canada.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of the best lovers rock reggae comes
Nah,
out of Canada.
Well, I would include some of your music in that.
Thank you.
Just so
Nah,
you
man,
know.
they have
Thank
some
you.
bad songs, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
I think Squidly, you and I are gonna have to bring Jay to the dub plate world. Sorry, I'm bringing
yeah,
you
man.
over to the dark side, man.
I'm ready.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Good,
I'm
you're ready?
Because that's
Okay.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
I have known Jay since I was a teenager, and I've never.
I've never heard a dub plate of him. No.
Well,
And it's
just know.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And very interesting because time is of the
Jay, honestly, the idea of looking you in the face, and I was just imagining doing it right now, and it's still like it's antithetical in my head. It doesn't work. Asking you to sing a song about killing doesn't like.
No, man. Yeah.
It's this is like okay, I can write it. I can write it. I can write it.
Yeah.
So,
No.
so we will cross that bridge, and
That's right.
You guys heard it here. It's gonna happen. Jay Douglas on Dubplate. It's gonna happen.
Believe you me.
how appropriate it would.
It would be
because
me.
we
Yeah,
go a
I
long
have
way
been
back.
trying.
Yes.
And the love
yes.
and respect that I and I have always thought about said if and when the time comes.
Yep.
I want
Yeah.
to be ready.
Time is the master of
Yes,
everything.
and time is the master.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time is very precious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bernie Peters taught me again.
Bernie.
You know how he speaks. We were doing a session in
Yeah.
the studio, and I was very disappointed about something in someone
Mhm.
on that particular track. And he saw me and he said, he was in the studio and he said, no mine, no mine. God is time.
Exactly.
It
Mhm.
is as true as ABC.
Yep.
It's very precious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a teacher in life.
For
Yeah.
real.
So I'm ready when
Good
you're
timing.
ready. Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
Dash
yeah.
Cool.
for dub play.
Which is
You're laughing.
right. You heard that.
Well,
Right.
you know what? You guys are smiling too, but sort of the significance, so that you know, specialists, is that when I bought the lathe in 1999, you think dubs, I think dubs, you think dubs, right? Squids. When I bought the lathe in 1999, what the roots reggae world thought was okay.
Why?
What, like, all right, nobody cared because most artists don't actually deal with the cutting part, other than they know that when their records were going to come out, they'd be put onto lacquers, but that's still not a part that artists take part in.
No.
So unless people were responsible for their own manufacturing, they did not know the significance of the lathe and the reggae and the record pressing factory, which
Exactly.
emerged from the lathe. So what artists thought of as useful of my insanity as a teenager getting into vinyl cutting was, oh, we're going to have an alternative to Ozzy, who
Mhm.
cut records
Yeah.
on a mono lathe and had a manual 7-inch press,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? Versus MMS and Acme, which were the big vinyl companies. Acme was being the one that we bought,
Right.
but that would press 12-inch LPs, 10 inches, and 45s. So they
Yeah.
don't. The idea of the timing of it being 25 years later now, for me, is sort of a morphing of like the original cross purposes, like coming full
Together.
circle,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And so like, yeah, it's amazing that you want to do dubs.
And the dub culture is massive in
Huge.
Europe.
Sure.
Yeah. It is.
Whether we're
Yeah.
talking about dub plates and Soundclash or dub music, which is a much quieter subset here, but very much still exists.
Exactly.
So it's
And what I find in the UK and Japan and all these other countries is they love cultural music, like
they have
fear
a
style
bigger
of music.
tolerance
Yeah,
for
yeah,
roots
yeah.
music
Roots
than
rock reggae, you know?
clubby
So
kids in
true.
Pickering.
Yeah.
So
Where
true. So
the
true.
Jamaican and the Canadian American them we love the hardcore boogie yaga thing, as them would have call it, right?
Well,
Where-
now the choppas thing
Yeah.
and the daggering thing
Yeah, yeah,
and the
yeah.
jiggy thing and the stuff and the worlds that I've been trying to bring together for my whole life are actually getting further apart.
It will
So-
never happen.
In Europe, they're still kind of close together. The same people that go to reggae concerts go to Soundclash,
I understand. I
right?
understand.
And from where I sit, like none of my electronic music friends really go to reggae parties. None
No.
of my dub music friends, some of them go to reggae parties for certain artists,
Right.
right? And it's like these worlds, which are all troubled,
Mm.
need to be unifying to follow the messages in the music, get better, and grow, right?
Yeah,
Because we
that's-
can't
And
grow.
grow. And
We
grow.
can't grow past this sort of troubled
Mm.
foundation in these
Yeah.
divided.
This song is
Worlds.
gonna bring everybody back together as a unity.
This song,
Thank
and-
you.
Yeah, what?
Thank you. Because in the early years,
Yeah.
when I came to Canada, after my mom came as a domestic worker,
Yeah.
and I came and I started singing with the Cougars,
Yes.
and when not much was happening in Toronto, so we had to hit the road
Right.
with the band, and we went up through the North Country, Barrie, Sudbury,
Yeah. Yeah.
until we ended up
Playing
in
at
Quebec.
playing at hotels,
Going on,
and-
you know,
and
And we were
Right.
playing ska, rocksteady, and reggae. But when we got to like in the French ears, like Val d'Or, those places,
Yeah.
they couldn't say reggae, so they said Ram Jam music.
Ram Jam music. Yeah. Yeah.
So we were selling the message of reggae all those early years. And
Yeah.
you look at it now, when you look back in Jamaica, the culture was the artists could not make it without sound system.
Exactly.
Bob and all those guys.
Yeah.
You know, Tapazuki, King Stitch, but they bust that artist out there. And went so in the early years with sound people here in Toronto, I won't call names.
Yeah.
I used to, because I still go and I do networking at nights,
Yeah. Yeah.
checking
yeah.
out when
Right.
I go